Hello everyone, we are going today to solve some tactics and discuss and learn from this solving of the tactics. Now this is the first tactic we are going to discuss today. The black has just retreated his knight to knight and captured the piece here, knight f6. Now what do you feel? Let me tell you, the first step you should always do when you solve the tactics is to try to find where is the weakness in the enemy soldiers. So, did you find any weakness here? Well, those pieces are well protected, well connected, but this piece is hanging. Can we take it? Is there any way to take it? This king is exposed. So if we managed to check this king and this bishop, forking them together, we can take this bishop for free. We can call this as double attack tactic. Great, that was an easy tactic. Let us see this. The queen has been retreated just to f7 now, trying to protect this king. Do you see the weakness? Okay. We can check the king, but so what? Is there any weakness? We can take this. This will be taken, simply. But by retreating the queen, the black had made some horrible mistake. He put the king and the queen on the same line. Did you see now the weakness? Excellent. We can just bring the rook here. The queen is pinned to the knight. Then we can take the queen for the rook. The rook will be protected by the queen here. Let us do it. Excellent. This is what we call pin tactic, and we are taking the queen for free. Let us move for the third tactic of today. Knight e4, trying to put more pressure on this knight, and this knight is pinned by the bishop and also by the queen, pinned to the king. White cannot move this bishop, but he did horrible mistake when he moved the knight to here. Did you see where is the mistake and what is the tactic? If we take this bishop by the pawn, the king simply will just come and take this rook. So, but is this bishop safe? What about taking the bishop by queen? If we take the bishop by queen, the queen will be then supported by this pawn, and the black queen must take it, or probably does not necessary to take it, but is not anymore able to take the rook. Let us go for this. Excellent, we got this tactic right. Now, we call this tactic a calculation. We calculated that if we took the bishop, we calculated that it would be for free. Let us go for the next tactic. The next tactic is another tactic of calculation. I just gave you the answer. The knight just captured this pawn. Now you need just to calculate. Shall we take this knight by the rook? Shall we take it by the knight? Shall we take this rook by the bishop? Or shall we take this knight by the bishop? Let us see. If we take the knight by the rook, this rook will take our knight. If we take this, then the rook will take again the knight, and if we took the bishop, if we took the rook with the bishop, this knight will jump and take it again. So it's equal. What about taking the knight by the bishop? He can just go back and take this. And this will be hanging. The only solution then will be taking by this knight, because it is hanging knight. And if he took by the rook, since it is hanging, we'll come back and take it by our rook. Then we'll take the knight. So let us go for it. Yes, we have done it, and we are up a piece. This is another puzzle now. The black has just advanced d6. So did you see the weakness of the black? We can see that this piece, the bishop, is protected by this knight. So if you brought the king here, the queen here, it will pin it. But simply you can just take it by check, which would be a tempo. So what about, is there any possibility to get benefit from this pin in another way? Suppose if we take this, the only solution that the black will take it by this, and now we can just go here and fork the coming knight to b4 and the king, but simply the knight can retreat back to its position, but retreating back to its position will put it in a pin situation when the queen is standing here. So simply later on, since it is pinned, we can push here. He will take, we will take, and this will drop. Okay, let us go for it. Great thinking. Wow, this was beautiful. In this tactic, we have used double attack, the fork tactic, and we also used the pin tactic, and again we used another fork here, which is a beautiful one. Let us go for the next tactic. In this tactic, white has just moved his rook from e5, and he just captured rook x c5, and he did the horrible mistake here. Now, as always, look where is the weakness in the enemy camp. This piece is unsupported, it is hanging. Now, can we take it? If you brought the rook here, he can just simply run away. So, what about this piece? It is again hanging, and this piece is again hanging, but we don't have something to attack this. No, we have this. We can attack it, but still he can just run away. So always think for combination. The other thing, the other weakness is this king and this rook. They are on the same diagonal, on the black diagonal. Okay, but if we brought this bishop attacking, trying to attack, forking the king and rook, simply the king will just take it. Is there any way to try to bring this bishop to this area after putting another piece to support it with tempo? Okay, now we are thinking right. This bishop is hanging. So what if we brought this to this area, attacking this? Now, this rook is not really interested in this bishop, but this rook is interested in this square, when the bishop is jumping here, it will support it, and the bishop will just double attack two pieces. Let us go for it. Yes. Oh, the white has just avoided this by taking this bishop, and we managed to get a very good exchange. We are up an exchange in this situation. This is another tactic. Now the black has just moved his knight. He just captured this pawn. Knight x d4. Now the knight is nicely supported by the bishop, but still there is a very good tactic for the white. Is there any way we can just use this movement, which is a mistake? If we took this, simply we'll take it. Did you get it? Yes, we can take it. The bishop will take it, will capture it. And now this bishop will be hanging piece. And if we managed to bring the queen to a4, we can just fork two pieces. Let us go for it. We got it. Great. Let us move to the next tactic. This move is a mistake. Can we use this move? Where is the weakness in the black camp? This is supported by one just piece. So if we manage to remove this away from this line, we can just take it, which is unsupported. Can we remove it with tempo? When we say tempo, this means that we are applying a check or threat or capture. So if we captured this, so this is vulnerable now for another capture, which is supported by one piece. But what if the bishop just took this bishop? Okay, why not? We come back with our bishop and take it. So simply we can have then two pieces for one piece. Oh, great. Let us go for it. Yes, we got it. We are now up a piece for this tactic. Now, in this tactic, we have learned that if we move the piece with tempo, we can also get a hanging piece. Let us go for the next tactic. Well, this is probably an easy tactic. The white has just captured fx g6. Do you see any weakness there? This and this and this and this and this are well organized and protecting each other's. This is probably hanging. Why not to take it? So what if the white just took one and two pawns? So we just can later on take our king to this area and hide behind the new white pawn, or probably we can even take it, but probably hiding is better. Let us just go and take this. Now we have a defensive move. Which is better, to take this by the king or to just go to h8? If we just take this, we will put the king in the diagonal of this bishop. He will just advance this with check. Then he'll just open a fire to our king and he will win. So simply just going here is the good solution. And this is now two tactics. We just took a hanging piece and we just managed to think how to go for a great defensive move by our king. This is for today. I hope you have enjoyed our session of tactics solving, and bye for now.